Here we have a 2013 Ford Explorer XLT EcoBoost. Has a 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine sending power to both the front wheels, and this SUV has just over 115,000 kilometers. For the interior, we have your power mirrors, windows, and locks, all found around the driver door handle there. Got plenty of storage along the bottom by your speaker. Have a really nice black-on-black combination for the interior with leather bucket seats up front. Both front seats are power operated by the switches on either side. Traditional turnkey ignition, as such. And in the gauge cluster here, you'll see that we have low gas, but we'll definitely get that fixed. And below that, you'll see we have 115,889 kilometers on the odometer there. So with the gauge cluster, you do have directional pads on the steering wheel that you can go through various menus on either side. So when pressing this side, controls this little screen. Then you have a directional pad on the other side, which controls the other side. So it's very intuitive to use. Down here we have your lighting control, so headlights, fog lights, gauge cluster illumination controls, so on and so forth. Below that we have your power liftgate button. Below the directional pad on this side we have your cruise control, with your stereo controls being on the other. We have a nice big screen in the middle here. It is touch operated, so just click wherever you want to go. And then below that we have your CD player. It doesn't use traditional switches or buttons as you're used to. It's a little touch sensitive little toggles there that control the stereo, and that's the same for the climate control as well, so dual zone climate control. And then for your heated seats, you'll actually just go into actually don't even need to go into climate, so you can see it's on either side. And then from the home screen, you can just toggle the heat as you prefer. And we have your Bluetooth information and whatnot. And when the vehicle's in reverse, this is where you'll find your backup camera, and you also have your rear parking sensor, which is giving that beeping sound. Automatic transmission, of course. When you press this button, open up, and you do get a bunch of storage in here. We have your audio video inputs, an SD card reader, 2 USB ports, and then your cigarette lighter is behind the little flap down there. It's a little awkward to get to while recording. Then automatic transmission, got 2 cup holders, a little storage pocket there, or a little spot as well. Nice big armrest right in the middle. In here, you have some organizational storage, so coins or car wash tokens or whatever. This one's a little bit deeper, so I'd say for like pens. You can really decide that for yourself, I suppose. We have a ton of deep storage. A little hard to get in to see that. We also have an auto-dimming rearview mirror. Then we have your controls for the double sunroof up top. So we have the one for the front and then one for the back. The Explorer is equipped with 18-inch factory alloy wheels. You can see we do have plenty of tread left on those. Have a really nice medium gray color for the exterior with some black and silver accents throughout. Have your roof rails all the way up top. In the front, you can see we have your fog lights, as well as this plastic trim piece that goes along the bottom of the vehicle. To protect your paint from any rock or debris that might get kicked up while driving. On the driver door here, we do have your keyless entry pad, so you can see it's lit up in red. You are able to go to any Ford dealership and they can recode that to a more memorable code if you would. We also have your tinted rear windows. We have your 4-wheel disc brakes. The Explorer is equipped with LED taillights, as you can see. Then we have your badging for XLT, Ford Explorer, and we have your EcoBoost badge on this side as well. Down below, you'll see you have your dual exhaust as well as your rear parking sensors. Then we'll go ahead and take your key, double click the trunk release button, and the tailgate or trunk lifts all the way up. You do have plenty of storage back here. It is a 3-row SUV, so when you do have the 3rd row usable, you do sacrifice a little bit of space, but you still get a decent amount back here. And it is very tall, as you can see. You are able to fold down the 2nd and 3rd row seating for additional storage if you need to move something a little bit bigger. I'm not able to demonstrate it. It is a 2-hand job, and one is currently holding the camera. But you just use the straps located throughout here. And you do the same for the 2nd row seating I'll demonstrate in just a moment. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch right below the door handle. We have some storage and a little cup holder spot right by the speaker. And just like the front, you do have a nice black on black combination for the rear interior with the same leather seats throughout. You do get good legroom and headroom back here as well. Back here, you also find you have a storage pocket on both of the front seats. And in the middle, you have your rear climate control right there with the cigarette lighter below. One thing I'd actually like to note about this vehicle is the rear seat belts. You can see they're a little bit thicker than normal. And when you pull it down, it shows that they're inflatable belts, so they're like an airbag for the rear passengers. So you just go ahead and click that in. Very sturdy, solid feeling. So even if you're not sitting in the front, you do feel incredibly safe back here. And then to fold down the second row seating, like I mentioned, it's a two-step process. This one I can do with one hand, thankfully. So you go to the headrest, you pull the strap, drops it down like that. So when you pull this, drops down very sturdy and solid. The headrest doesn't get in the way, so you don't have to worry about moving seats around or anything like that. And it gives you easy access to the third row seating. Back here, you have a little storage pocket and cup holder on each side, as you can see. Speaker as well below that. And little flat storage on the driver's side as well. And then when you're done, it's as easy as pulling this, popping that up, good to go. And that was the 2013 Ford Explorer XLT EcoBoost. If you're interested in this turbocharged 3-row SUV, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. When you come down, we'll get you a $25 Visa gift card or 50 Air Miles reward miles. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.